Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unmanned, Enlisted RPA pilot opportunity window open. First FAI World Drone Racing Championships awarded to Shenzhen. And police in British Columbia, Canada town investigating drone video. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Airborne-Unmanned program, a weekly program covering all things unmanned in partnership with AUVSI, the Association for Unmanned Vehicle Systems International. Non-commissioned and senior non-commissioned officers interested in transferring to the Air Force's newest enlisted aviation Air Force Specialty Code have until November 15, 2017 to submit their applications to meet the next selection board. More than 800 applicants applied for the program last year. This is an opportunity for active duty airmen in the ranks of Staff Sergeant Select through Senior Master Sergeants who meet and complete the application requirements to be considered for the 1U1X1 Enlisted Remotely Piloted Aircraft Pilot career field, said Master Sergeant Mark Moore, Air Force's Personnel Center Career Enlisted Aviator Assignments Manager. Moore stressed that the new AFSC is not part of the formal Air Force retraining program, but rather a career opportunity for qualified NCOs to fly the RQ-4 Global Hawk. Candidates will be evaluated based on their entire military personnel record and Pilot Candidate Selection Method, or PCSM test score. The average PCSM score for those selected by the inaugural board in February 2017 was 73. With overall select scores ranging from 55 to 96. Airmen who have already amassed off-duty flying hours are also able to apply the experience toward their PCSM. The Air Force plans for the number of enlisted RPA pilots to grow to 100 within 4 years. In the next Unmanned Minute, let's take a brief look at a few of the shorter stories that are making the rounds of the unmanned vehicle communities. President Trump recently announced the new UAS Integration Pilot Program, which will seek partnerships between state, local, and tribal government entities and private industry to gather operational and other data from advanced operational concepts, such as flights over people and package delivery. It will also enable state, local, or tribal entities to determine what kind of pilot program activities, subject to FAA safety oversight, will occur in their respective jurisdictions. Rakuten Incorporated and Lausanne Incorporated have begun a trial initiative that combines mobile sales via dedicated vehicles and product deliveries through the use of drones. The trial is operating out of Lausanne's Minamasoma Odaka store. This initiative, which pairs drone deliveries with convenience store mobile sales, is the first of its kind in Japan. The Indian Ministry of Civil Aviation has released draft regulations for the use of drones in the country with the goal of making India the world's leader in the use of drones. Aviation Minister P. Ashok Gajapathy Raju outlined the key points in the proposed regulations. India will recognize 5 categories of drones, ranging from nano to large. Other than nano drones weighing less than 250 grams, operators will need an air defense clearance so that aviation and security authorities are aware of the flight path. The FAA has granted a special airworthiness certificate to the newest optionally piloted aircraft developed by Aurora Flight Sciences, a UH-1H helicopter. The latest development in the Office of Naval Research's Autonomous Aerial Cargo Utility System program, Aurora has added a complete digital flight control system to create the Autonomy-Enabled UH-1, or AEH-1. That was our Unmanned Minute. Now back to the rest of the news. FAI, the World Air Sports Federation, has chosen Shenzhen, China to host the first FAI World Drone Racing Championships in the first half of November 2018. The FAI Executive Board decided to award the event to Shenzhen after a specially appointed committee evaluated the 3 qualifying bids from Albuquerque, Barcelona, and Shenzhen. FAI President Frits Brink announced the decision at the 111th FAI General Conference in Lausanne, Switzerland. Congratulations to Shenzhen on its election to host the first FAI World Drone Racing Championships. I would like to thank Shenzhen, Albuquerque, and Barcelona for participating in the bidding and evaluation process, said Brink. In the end, the bid presented by our Chinese friends was the most convincing in terms of scale and scope of their vision for the event. We are confident that they will organize an excellent competition. As the first of their kind, the first FAI World Drone Racing Championships will be an incredible opportunity to showcase this booming new sport to the world. FAI members endorsed the event at the General Conference, attended by International Olympic Committee President Dr. Thomas Bach. A global FAI qualifying series will further support the championships from 2019. A wild YouTube video posted by a group known as Rotor Riot has drawn the attention of police in Delta, British Columbia in Canada. The video shows a drone flying only a few feet away from the Alex Fraser Bridge, one of the most heavily traveled bridges in the region. Delta police are studying the video to see what, if any, charges could or should be brought against the operator. Police spokeswoman Charlene Brooks said that there is a serious risk of collision if the drone operator were to lose control of the aircraft. She said that the aircraft could almost certainly distract drivers on the bridge, if nothing else. The video shows the operators using FPV technology to fly the drone quite aggressively near the bridge, along with some pretty breathtaking views of the structure. Canadian drone regulations for recreational operators require that aircraft weighing between 9 ounces and 2.2 pounds stay at least 100 feet away from vehicles and vessels, though there is not a specific prohibition against flying near bridges. But the rule states that an operator could face serious consequences, including up to $25,000 in fines and/or jail time. The group that posted the video has not responded to requests for comment from local media. Well, that's our program for this week. In addition to this program, our daily Airborne-Unlimited episodes covering the entire aviation and aerospace world are streamed Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and tweet us. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. And more information on the innovative world of all things unmanned at auvsi.org and airborne-unmanned.net. We'll see you next week.